Good morning to one and all. My name is Amal Tanasya, working as assistant professor in civil department, the organization Chevron Engineering College. Today, I would like to explain the subject remote sensing and JS. What is the syllabus in this subject as per JN2 Kakinada? Discuss the syllabus. See, remote sensing and JS applications. Overall, 60 units are there. What is the learning objects in this subject? See, introduce the basic principles of remote sensing and JS techniques. Learn various types of satellite sensors and platforms. Learn concepts of visual and digital image analysis. Understand the principles of spatial analysis. Appreciate the application of RS and JS to civil engineering. This is the learning objectives for this subject. Different types of satellite sensors and what are the types of platforms, and what are the basic principles of remote sensing and GIS applications, and understand the principle of spatial data analysis, and appreciate application of remote sensing and GIS to the civil engineering. See another one, course outcomes. At the end of the course, the student will be able to the following outcomes: be familiar with the ground, air, and satellite-based sensor platforms. These are the three types of platforms. Uh, student will be able, and aerial photographs and satellite images. These are the another one, how to gathering the images, how to analyze the photographs. See another one, create and input facial data for JS application. See how to create the and what is how to give how to give into input, and how to gathering the information, and apply RS and JS concepts in water resource engineering also. See, water resource engineering, the information also gathering using this RS and JS concepts. Another one, application of various satellite data, also gathering from satellite data. How to gathering? These are the applications. What are the applications in the satellite system? Satellite and data analysis. This is the outcome from student able to in this subject. Overall units, 6 units are there. First unit, introduction to remote sensing. The basic principle. See, what is the principle of remote sensing? See this picture. Sun rises in air. Sunrises are creating some energy. This is the source for creating some energy, and reflected to solar radiation, and gathering information to collect the satellite. The mainly some electromagnetic energy will be created and reflected, and gathering some information, and collect the information. This is the main principle for remote sensing. See, second, another one, question sensor. What are the sensors? What are the platforms? Platform is a stage to mount the camera or sensor to acquire the information about a target on the investigation. This is the main definition for platforms and the sensor. See, three types of platforms are there. First one, ground-borne platforms, airborne platforms. Another one, space-borne platforms. These are the three types of platforms in this remote sensing platforms. See, platform, the vehicle. What is platform? The vehicle carrying the remote sensing device. Example: ground, airborne, spaceborne. That is the platform. That is the operating device carrying a remote sensing device. Just like three types of vehicles. Example: ground, airborne, spaceborne. These are the platforms for remote sensing. Um, carrying the device, carrying the remote sensing device. These platforms are used. Another one, sensor. What is sensor? The remote sensing device, the recording wavelengths of energy. That is the main definition for sensor. For example, camera, scanner. This is one example for sensors. See, uh, three types of platforms. See the picture: spaceborne platform, airborne platform, and a ground-borne platform for the vehicle carrying the remote sensing device. That's the three types of platforms. Another one, sensors. See the second picture. There are different types of sensors for collecting the wavelengths and collecting some wavelength energy and converting the connecting the information, collecting the users. The sensors will be used. This is the first unit for what is the remote sensing, what are the principles of remote sensing, what are the platforms, what are the sensors. This is the first unit for RS and GIS. See, second unit, what is the second unit for see, image analysis. This is the second unit for image analysis. The image analysis for extracting image and gathering what is the what is what are the uh, what are the different types of uh, uh, what are the finding the collecting the image and extracting the image. What are the materials are there, what are the vegetation or another one, what are the different types of uh, ground conditions and gathering information, the image, digital image processing system, collecting what are the in image, different what are different types of collecting coarse structure and fine material. What are the ground conditions? What are the geological information system? And what are the forest countries, forest areas and water resources. This is the information gathering image and take take a image and gathering the information. That is the analysis for which is what are the different types of different types of different types of materials or different types of geological systems, different types of forest areas, and what are the in earth collecting information, route map, just like what is no image, and taking the image analysis, analyze the image and write the what is in image, water resources or for example water resources or forest areas or ground conditions or geological information system and different types of materials, gathering the information for study the image and gathering some information for image analysis. That is the second unit for gathering information. See, another one, coordinate, geographical information system. This is the data source. See, street data, building data, vegetation data, integrated data. This is the different types of layers. See, what are the trees or vegetation data, what are the buildings, building data, street data, collecting the information. This is the geographical information system. How many buildings are there, how many routes, what are the streets are there, what are the vegetation conditions. See, the information will be gathering for geographical information system. Usually collecting the area, the information, how many houses, how many routes, how many vegetation data. Uh, these are the information for different types of layers gathering information. This is the third unit for geographical information system. The fourth unit is spatial data analysis. Digital spatial data, raster, vector, real world. This is the see. Take this picture. Entire ground conditions also taken. What are the in this picture? Where is the forest area? Where is the lakes? Where is the any forest areas? Collecting this type of spatial data analysis, analyzing the data and collecting the information. This is the fourth unit for spatial data. How to different types of three types of can be overlay can be platformed by clipping, intersection, union. This is the geographical information application for input, intersect, and output. This is a spatial data analysis for JS applications. And see next unit. See application of remote sensing and JS. This is the next unit. See what are the applications for remote sensing and JS, urbanization and transportation. See first point, updating road maps, asphalt conditions, wetland delineation. See the three types of there urbanization and transportation. See maps kindly updating for maps, road maps. See every year updating roads, updating roads. So our new constructions are there. See every season, every year, the roads constructions will be constructed for damaged, accidental or damaged roads, and construction, the reconstruction the roads, and new route map, new alignment will be updating road maps and asphalt condition. That means bituminous condition, bitumen material condition, what is and wetland delineation, wetland conditions, where the wetland conditions, where which area wetland conditions are there, gathering the information for urbanization and transportation conditions. These three parameters are taken. Another one, agriculture. Agriculture means these are the totally four parameters. First one, crop health analysis, precision agriculture, compliance mapping, yield estimation. See, mainly agriculture concept, these four kinds. Crop health analysis will be estimated, and precision agriculture, exact information will be gathering and in agriculture aspects, and the compliance mapping and the yield estimation. Yield estimation also will be gathering for agriculture aspect. See another one, third one, natural resource management, habitat analysis. What are the that means how many houses, how many living persons, how to cover the area. And another one, environmental assessment. This is the environment conditions. What is going on? Environmental conditions and disease outbreakers. Outbreakers. How to and impervious surface mapping, lake monitoring, hydrology, land use, land cover, mineral province, geomorphology, geomorph, Morphology. That means geomorphology means geology. That means ground conditions. Uh, what are the ground conditions? What are the different types of ground, materials? How to forming the minerals, how to form the rocks, uh, geological information for entire ground below the ground conditions, gathering information, natural resource management. This is the natural resource management, hydrology. That is the water resources system. How to implement the where the how to where the hydraulic where the water resources in that main application for hydrology. Only water study will be taken. Another one, lake monitoring and land use, land cover monitoring. This is the main natural resource management for main applications. These are the applications for remote sensing and GIS for gathering information as urbanization and transportation and agriculture and natural resource management. These three parameters mainly the main application for remote sensing and GIS for gathering information. See, last topic. See, this is the fifth unit. This is the fifth unit application of remote sensing and GIS. This is the fifth unit. That is the practical application of hydrology. This is the what is hydrology? That means see this investigation of gathering the information for remote sensing and GIS application. The role of hydrology is to provide guidance for the planning and the management of water resources, design and operation of hydraulic structures, water supply, wastewater treatment, and disposal. These these are the main gathering from information for hydrology. Irrigation, drainage, hydropower generation, flood control, navigation, erosion and sediment control, salinity control, pollution, solution abatement, recreational use of water, uh, recreational use of water, fish and wild information. Sorry, fish and wildlife information. Sorry, fish and wildlife protection. See, the hydrology means these parameters will be taken for gathering the information. Design and operation of hydraulic structures. That means hydraulic structures, how to design how to operate the hydraulic structures, just like hydraulic structures are there, power generation systems, uh, just like turbines, turbines, different types of turbines are there in the hydraulic structure, and water supply, how to supply the water in sufficient time, and wastewater treatment and disposal. This is also fine. Where the treatment plants are established, how to treatment the wastewater and disposal, and irrigation. Irrigation is the main thing for distribute the water and store the water and distribute the water as per agriculture aspect. Drainage systems also proper alignment, uh, to how to design the drainage systems, hydrology, hydropower generation, and the flood control, navigation. These are the erosion and sediment control, uh, salinity control. These are the main principles of hydrology, gathering uh, pollution, obtainment. Yeah, obtainment means control, pollution control. How to control the pollution, recreational use of water. That means recreational, how to use the water, recreational use of water, and next erosion and sediment control. These mainly main remote sensing and GIS applications for mainly these hydrology purposes, water resource engineering. Uh, Main aspect of the role of hydrology is to provide guidance for the planning and management of water resources. That is the main point for remote sensing and GIS application for hydrology works. See another one, water resources. For example, water resources, example dams and bore water, bores. These are the water resources, just like store water and pumping the water, releasing the water, and this is the water resources. For example, dams and bore water. See another one, disaster management. Disaster management. Disaster management means suddenly accidental hazards, uh, just like cyclones or floods and fire accidents. These are the disaster management. Gathering information, uh, the atmosphere conditions, also um, which place, which area uh, damaged, and safely um, safe precautions will be taken and reduce the uh, accidental accidental conditions and safety purpose and taking the precautions. This is the main objective for remote sensing and the JS uh, systems, gathering the information and protect the and reduce the hazards and take the precautions to avoid the avoid the accidental conditions and gathering the information. Uh, this is the main principle for disaster management. దట్ మీన్స్ ఏంటంటే ఇప్పుడు ప్రాణ నష్టం ఎక్కువగా జరగకుండా అంటే ఎక్కువగా హజార్డ్స్ ఉన్న ఏరియాస్లో వాళ్ళని సేఫ్గా వాళ్ళని బయటికి తీసుకురావడం, ఫ్లడ్స్ వచ్చినప్పుడు ఆ, వాళ్ళు ముందుగానే మనం అలర్ట్ చేయడం, ముందుగానే వాళ్ళని ఏంటంటే ఆ, మంచి అంటే యాక్సిడెంట్ ఏరియా నుంచి వేరే వేరే ఏరియాకి ట్రాన్స్పోర్ట్ చేయడం. ఓకే, యాక్సిడెంటల్గా అంటే ప్రాణ నష్టం ఎక్కువగా జరగకుండా వాళ్ళని కాపాడటం, ఎలాంటి ప్రికాషన్స్ తీసుకోవాలి, ఎలాంటి సేఫ్టీ ప్రికాషన్స్ ఫాలో అవ్వాలి అని చెప్పేసి డిజాస్టర్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ లో మనకి మనం ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇవ్వచ్చు. రిమోట్ సెన్సింగ్ ద్వారా, జిఎస్ అప్లికేషన్ ద్వారా ఏంటంటే హజార్డ్స్ ఉన్న ఏరియాస్ లో కానీ, ఫ్లడ్స్ వచ్చిన ఏరియాస్ లో కానీ ముందుగా మనం ఏంటంటే వాళ్ళని సేఫ్టీ ప్రికాషన్స్ ఏం తీసుకోవాలని చెప్పేసి మనకి కొత్తగా ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అనేది మనం ఈజీగా తీసుకుంటాం. దాని నుంచి రూట్ ఎటువైపు సేఫ్టీ ప్రికాషన్స్ ఎలా తీసుకోవాలంటే అనేది ఒక మనకి ఐడియా అనేది మనకి ఇస్తుంది అనమాట. ఈ యొక్క రిమోట్ సెన్సింగ్ జిఎస్ అప్లికేషన్ వల్ల వరల్డ్ వైజ్ మనకి ఇలాంటి ఫ్లడ్స్ వస్తున్నాయి అని చెప్పేసి ముందుగానే ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇస్తుంది. ముందుగా అలర్ట్ అనేది ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇస్తారు అనమాట. ఇలా ఈ సిస్టమ్ ద్వారా ముందుగానే మనకి ఇట్లా వస్తుంది అని చెప్పేసి మనకి వాతావరణంలో కూడా అట్మాస్ఫియర్ న్యూస్ లో కూడా మనకి మనకి ఈ ఈ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ద్వారా ఎట్లానే మనము ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ తీసుకుంటారు. ముందుగా అలర్ట్ అనేది అంటే డిఫరెంట్ ఏరియాస్ లో ముందుగానే ఎక్కడైతే మనకి యాక్సిడెంటల్ గా జరుగుతున్న ఏరియాని పర్టికులర్ గా మనకి ఏంటంటే ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అనేది ఇవ్వడానికి ఈజీగా మనం ఇది యూజ్ చేసి ముందుగానే సేఫ్టీ ప్రికాషన్ తీసుకుంటాం. మన ప్రాణ నష్టం అనేది జరగకుండా మనం ప్రికాషన్స్ అనేది తీసుకోవచ్చు. దట్ ఈస్ ద మెయిన్ అడ్వాంటేజ్ for remote sensing and GIS applications. See, this is the total overall information for the remote sensing and GIS applications. Overall 6 units: application of hydrology, water resource and disaster management, remote sensing applications and GIS applications, spatial data. See, first introduction to remote sensing and image analysis and geographic information system, data entry and preparation. This is the overall syllabus, spatial data analysis. The remote sensing main thing here, gathering information and entire earth where the different countries, to creating a map map route, identifying the route, proper alignment, mainly gathering information, take the image and gathering the information, how to what is going on, what is going on in future, collecting information for entire world, entire the conditions, the ground conditions also will be taken into account, uh, irrigation aspects of the agriculture aspect, navigation, these are the gathering for information, entire earth conditions, different types of countries, different types of different countries, gathering information, and in army navigation, route map also useful for this remote sensing and GIS application. Any hazards and any coming to gathering information, which area will be accidental area, will be gathering information, identify the problem and solve the problem, taking the precautions for entire conditions. This subject is very important for gathering information. See, this subject overall 60 units. This is the main concept of remote sensing and GIS. This is the main concept. Main concept means gathering information, different analysis, data analysis or spatial data analysis, image analysis, applications of remote sensing and GIS. And, this is the gathering for information, collecting information. Three platforms are there. Ground, another one, airborne, another one, satellite drone. These are three platforms are there taken and use remote sensing systems, gathering information, collect the information, and, utilize the information, take the safety precautions, and take proper alignment, proper roads are constructed, route map, creating maps and creating route for identify the information, identify the particular area, gathering the information. That is the main concept of remote sensing and GIS application. This is the overall syllabus of for RS and GIS and for the BTech civil first semester. This is the main concept of remote sensing and GIS applications. Thank you. This is a good opportunity.